Doc Kenson with you here. We're on the little couch here with AR-15. I'm going to show you today an AR-15 from Palmetto State Armory. I ordered the lower separately from the upper. Didn't buy the rifle as a complete rifle, but bought the lower and the upper, put them together, and there she sits. The only difference is what you're seeing now. I have Magpul furniture on the upper. It came with just the normal furniture, that basic AR foregrip or handguard. We got this camera view here just so you can kind of see the overall rifle and how it looks. Running, P-mags as the magazine. It's unloaded, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera a little closer to the rifle and just show you a little bit about it. Tell you a little bit about it. We'll start here at the rear end. We're running Magpul, just the MOE stock. We got the mil-spec tube on the rear end. All Palmetto right here on the lower receiver. Magpul MOE pistol grip. The inside of it is whatever Palmetto uses on their lower parts kits. Seems to be working just fine. It seems to be just as good as any other lower parts kit I've ever used. It's pretty much on the lower, except for the trigger. I will mention the trigger. When I first got it, it was about right at 6.5 pounds from Palmetto State. I did replace the springs with some JP springs, and it brought it down to about 4.5. And I bought the kit where you didn't have to change anything else out except for those springs. They were meant to be used with the military trigger, mil-spec trigger. Sometimes those aren't the greatest triggers in the world, but with that spring system in there, has a pretty nice break, not much take up, and it has a real clean crisp break at about 4.5 pounds. Moving on up to the top here, we'll just start here on the upper receiver. That's Palmetto. We do have Magpul rear sight up there. That's just the flip up sight. And I'll show you some close-ups here in a minute, just running over the whole rifle real quick. The bolt carrier group and charging handle, both from Palmetto. The bolt carrier, it's chrome lined. It's a M16 bolt. I've shot a few hundred rounds through this rifle and have no issues with it. Probably about, 600-800 rounds. Haven't had a malfunction with it. When I got the upper, I did clean it out. I used Ballistol. I did clean it up real good. Put a brush in the chamber before I shot it to get any metal out of there, or any imperfections. Run it with my drill through there and clean that out some, and then put everything together, or back together once it was broke down. It works just fine. We got a standard barrel nut on it underneath the delta ring here. We have the normal hand guard. This is them. You got your little heat shields in there. Pretty much just your cheap hand guard. That's what all you want. Hey, it works. I would have kept them on there actually if I wouldn't have had to put my foregrip on there or put my flashlight attachment on there to the rail. Just easier to do with something like a Magpul. That is Magpul furniture, all that right there, the rail, the pistol grip, or the foregrip, and the handguard. The barrel underneath that is a 1-in-7 twist. Melanated barrel. I'm not sure where Palmetto State gets their barrels from. I know their actual Palmetto barrels come from FN. I'm not sure if that one is or if it's some other company. And it runs a standard A2 flash hider on the front with your F-mark front sight base, which is pinned in, and it does have the attachment point for a sling if you want to use that. Pretty much that's it. I'm just going to show you some up close little glimpses of it. There's the MOE stock. then we'll come here. By the way, it does have the forward assist. It does have the shell deflector. And here is the dust cover. You can see mine's a little different than the one that come on it. I changed that out. All it is that pin, pop it out and put that one in. I like that a little better than just the black. There the upper and lower, as you can see. Flip it over. So it's marked on the top with the numbers. It's kind of nice if you're taking stuff off and putting it back on. There's the delta ring I was talking about. There's the MOE grip and the barrel. I can't really tell too much. I'm just trying to get a review out there. I know a lot of people always ask if Palmetto is any good or not. And I've had a couple of their uppers, a couple of their lowers, and seem to be working pretty good. Sorry if you can hear me sniffling. I'm kind of sick. So, all right, I'll go ahead and pop this rear pin out. Pop it up. Takes it down. I'm gonna let you see inside of it here. You can see those yellow springs I put in. That's the spring kit I was talking about. They really make that trigger nicer than a standard one. All right, we'll just go ahead and pop this out the back here. And let's let it fall. No problem with that. Standard charging handle. Here's the bolt carrier group. And it hasn't been cleaned, so it's getting my hands pretty dirty. I'm not going to take it apart right now, but just pop that pin out, move this pin here, and the bolt just comes right out. It does have MPI stamped on there. It's particle tested and, you know, MPI inspected and all that. And from what I've done with them, they seem to run pretty good with all the ones I've had, and haven't had any issues at all with them. And you can get Palmetto State stuff for a pretty good price and a little cheaper than if you just go and, you know, buy an AR from a manufacturer. Just wanted to show you that. I'm gonna also make probably another review discussing just the lower and just the upper. But there she is. If you're wondering if you should get a Palmetto State, I believe this is actually the Freedom line, which is actually still Palmetto State and not the PTAC version. It works pretty good. I've had no issue with it. I'm going to throw you a little shooting action right here at the end of this video and let you check it out. We're back here. Rifle's put back together. Hope you like that little bit of footage shooting. I didn't have a whole lot of time that day, but like I said, I've run a few hundred rounds through the rifle. It seems to function fine, work fine. Accuracy wise, it holds pretty good groups with just the iron sights. Normally I can get about 2 inches at 100 yards with them if you're on a rest. For the kinds of shooting I do, as you see, I just shoot out in the field and hit plates and, you know, different targets I set up out there. It's fine for that. Most of that stuff, you know, is fairly large, so it's not very hard to hit anyway. Just a fun plinker. This one actually is my duty rifle though, even though I do plink with it. It's just set up how I want it. And you might ask why I don't have a red dot or scope on there. Really because I shoot really good with iron sights, and they're really easy for me to pick up and use well, especially with my astigmatism. Red dots just don't work, and you put a scope on there, it adds so much weight, and you got bulk, and then if it drops or hits something, you could knock it off, and I just don't want to have all that. But I'm gonna let you get back to doing what you was doing before you clicked here. I really appreciate you watching my video. Subscribe to my channel. It really helped me out. I just want to make good reviews and put them out there. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.